ladies, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bianca, the excellent wife and mom, and I'm so glad that you're here. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about what we did last week and actually up until today, because it's the last day of August. And just a few of the things that, I've observed about my kids as we've, gone through this past week. So they've continued, and like you guys know that we homeschool year round. So we'll take breaks whenever needed. So we just go throughout the year. But they continue to write. They pretty much journal. So, they write about their day, and they also write about things that they got out of the different stories and that we read. And I think it was last week. It was last week, because I think I wrote about it on Instagram with my 8-year-old son. We're going through the book of Mark, and so it was that verse in there that talks about in order to spoil a man's house, you have to first bind a strong man. And so, my 8-year-old, he's like, that's like that's what happens when fathers are not in the home, or when the enemy gets the fathers out of a home. Then he can get to the mother and the children, and then get them to do what he wants them to do. And I had not thought of it that way before, but for him to just have that revelation, that was absolutely amazing. And again, the scripture talks about how the Bible, the word, is good for training, reproof, correction, and training in righteousness, and all of that. So that's why we read the scripture, because I think it's the only, it is the only book that gets you to think on a deeper level. Because if you remember in the book of Daniel, it said that Daniel and the 3 Hebrew boys were 10 times better, or 10 times wiser than the wise men of that country at the time. So that's encouragement to read the scripture. We do nothing else with your kids, read them the scripture. So we went to the park. My son, that 8-year-old still, he likes golf, so he was practicing his golf. The boys, we were at the store last week. My son wanted to bake a cake, so he bought the cake, and him and my other son, they made a cake, and everybody enjoyed it. The kids rediscovered Connect Stand. It's been downstairs and no one really played with it, but then they pulled it out last week, and they've been playing with it ever since. And then with our chickens, they are now laying eggs, all of them are laying. So we're getting those eggs every day. And when they first started out, it was we were getting 2 eggs a day. So now we're up to 6 eggs a day. So we're getting more than we know what to do with. So we've been sharing them with other people. Last week, the library had their annual teddy bear picnic. So that's where, they just have bunch of games, and you can make outfits for your bear, and weigh them and measure them, and all these different things. So we went to that. The girls, they were more interested. The boys, they were all playing at the park, so they are not too interested in teddy bear picnics, but that was fun. And then we bumped to a friend at the library, and we hadn't seen her in a while. So she has a toddler, her son is 2, and it was nice to just be around little kids, because I love them so much. They're so cute. And then that same friend, we went to her house actually yesterday. We were there, and she has a pool, so we were swimming there yesterday, and playing with the kids. My kids love little kids. They actually love all the people from all up and down the spectrum. But the boys can we have a baby brother? They asked me that maybe about a month ago, and have asked me, and I was like, this shop is closed. But I'm glad they have this little boy to play with, and he is so cute and so precious. We continue to, my 4-year-old, she loves cooking. She is such a foodie. She likes food and everything that has to do with food. So she made some spaghetti, she and I made spaghetti last week. We've continued to boat, so we're going to continue that up. I think we have the whole month of September, and then it closes down in October. So I like that it goes through then, because it's nice to see all of the changing of the leaves. So we'll go through and see all of the leaf changes. So I am looking forward to that. My oldest son, he just turned 10 on Monday. So we had just a little family party for him, and you guys are going to see the video. Now, their favorite part of their birthdays, him and all the other kids, they love when their father sings. And if you guys watch that video, you'll see how silly my husband is, but they absolutely love it. And that's like the highlight of their birthdays. And so they, that's kind of like how we do our parties every year. It's just like us, a little small family, or just us, because we're not a small family, but the 6 of us. And he always sings to them. And, you know, we have dinner and cake together. And, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. It's very simple, very, very simple. And then my daughter, she's turning 7 on Saturday. And that's the thing, like, okay, my oldest son, he's into double digits now. And I'm just like, oh, you know, the time goes so fast. Like, I remember when I had him, he was just this little tiny thing, and like he's 10. And then he's talking about, oh, I'm gonna be out in 8 years. I'm like, oh my goodness. Then no, 7 years, and it just keeps backing up. So, and then like my baby girl, she'll be 7 on Saturday, and everybody's going up because we're right in, and I call it birthday season. So we start with him. He was the 26th, so he's on Monday, the 26th of August. And then my baby girl, she's September 3rd, so she'll be 7. And then my husband and my birthday, we're October 9th and 11th. And then the last two, my other boy, he'll be 9, and his birthday is October 21st. And then my baby girl, the little one, she'll be 5 on October 30th. So we have a whole season of birthdays. So today we went back to the library. Return books and getting new books, and the kids played at the park next to the library. Then we went to, we're opening a new business, so we're really close to it, the actual opening. Within the next couple of weeks, we hired and did all of that. So we were down there today, and it's just exciting to see the progress each time we go there. My husband is there, of course, like every day, but we go like about once a week, once or twice a week. So I was there sweeping and dating the kids, you know, helping out, but then they ended up playing outside. So that was that. And then, you know, we made a list. I had the kids make a list of the things that they would like to do and learn by the end of the year. So I will be probably doing another video about those things and stuff. You know, we're getting ready to get back into our fall flow. And so I'm going to, that'll be a separate video talking about that stuff and what we're going to do. Because, you know, we are unschoolers, and so it's mostly interest-led in the things that they're interested in. So I'm excited for them, and yeah, so we'll talk about that soon. So anyway, I've gone on long enough. Thank you for watching, and there'll be a couple of other videos for what we did for the last past week and a half. They're all short, maybe 2 minutes or less. So make sure you watch the one of the birthday, Caleb's birthday, because my husband absolutely cracks me up, and the kids absolutely love it. So if you want a good laugh, just watch him singing happy birthday to them. But that's their absolute favorite thing. And there's one of the swimming, and then the one of all last week. So anyway, ladies, have a wonderful September, and I'll see you again real soon. God bless. Bye.